Hello, and welcome back to Real Dream Productions, podcast number 14?
13.
Oh, jumped one. Lucky number 13. This is the first podcast where we'll have, maybe have video footage of it actually happening. We'll see how it goes before we actually decide if we're going to post it or not.
I don't know. I think we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, so we're literally sitting in front of a TV looking at ourselves.
It's really, I'm staring myself in the face, and it's really distracting. Maybe we should not do this next time. Future reference.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be looking at like the news stories and stuff on the computer.
We're going to have to get used to ourselves on screen anyways.
Like, this is going to be like a
really
regular
hard
thing.
It's just hard for me to make eye contact.
Just make eye contact with yourself.
But then it looks weird because never mind. We'll move on.
It doesn't matter.
So I think we're going to go ahead and jump into just, our daily...
Yep. Usual.
Personal, whatever. We probably should come up with like a real title for this segment. I don't know what it's just.
Yeah, we should probably title our segments. News we have, but everything else is just kind of.
Okay, take us through.
Wait, okay. Before we do anything crazy, your C looks like fake. It looks like CGI.
It does look fake.
I swear it's real. It's real.
Stop. Okay,
I'm just proving that it's real.
You start. What did you do?
Okay, I'll start.
How was your week?
Another week in the life of me. I got another job interview this week, so I guess whenever this podcast comes out, I'll be having it. So that's cool. Yep. Before that, I've been playing a lot of Division. I'll just go ahead and talk about it a little bit. I got to 30 in the Dark Zone, and then I'm 29 in the game. So I'm almost maxed out. I'm almost to that 30 max.
You'll unlock daily challenges at 30.
Yeah, I already unlocked the Phoenix tokens or something.
Yep.
Because I didn't know those were a thing. I haven't really played anything other than that though.
That's it.
That's
all you got.
I've got some.
I would say what
I've played.
I don't know. Went out on last night. And then tried to go out Wednesday, but that didn't happen. So that was sad.
Happens though.
Other than that, just work. And yeah, real exciting week. I know.
I can tell.
Why don't you let us know?
We're all gonna get lunch
tomorrow.
Together. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was saying, don't
we're going to Sub Shop, right?
No.
Yes.
We're never going back there.
No, let's go.
I was not impressed.
He told me that you hated it, and I was like, Hindi and I were like,
it wasn't that I hated it.
Wait, okay, before we get into it, what sandwich did you get?
I got the buffalo chicken.
That's why.
That's your mistake.
You don't get buffalo chicken there.
I love buffalo chicken sandwiches.
You just don't get it there.
Not a Sub Shop.
You should have got the garlic chicken like I did. It's not garlicky at all. It's like honestly like a chicken bacon ranch sandwich. It's so good.
It just tasted.
That's what he told me too. And
it just tasted.
Yeah, it just tasted.
But we had that last time, so let's not. I guess we can go back, but
yeah. No, well, we're not gonna go on Monday. We'll come up with something else.
Yeah,
let's get some Thai food.
Where is it?
It's on the boulevard. All right. Anyway,
that's unrelated to the podcast. Yeah.
Well, last week it's kind of related. Last week Drew and I had lunch together since he's back home, so figured we could maybe do that every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Man, what did I do last week?
I know, it's hard to think about.
Well, your weekend was extraordinary, apparently.
No, hey, that was a joke.
You went to the old titty club.
Yeah.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I don't know. I heard that you guys...
I actually vouched out of that one. So.
Oh, you didn't have to go?
Yeah, no. Actually, the only two people that went were...
the two people that wanted to go?
Exactly.
Okay.
Wait, so you didn't even go?
Why would I want to?
But it's right
Wait,
there.
Did Jeffrey go?
It's right there.
Jeffrey didn't go.
Jeff didn't go?
Really?
No, Jeffrey actually got, really hungover the next day. He was non-functional.
Jeffrey got hungover?
Right. I know. I was gold. As soon as I got there and walked in the door, they were all ready to go. They had a mug full of tequila and lime juice mixed together. It was disgusting. Tequila. And they made me drink it, so that was nice.
Interesting.
But as far as playing games last week, I think...
we all played The Division together.
A little bit.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played. Let's say
We
you
live
and I
streamed.
played a little.
We live streamed. some
Yeah,
of
I'm
these.
up to level 25, and
I need to add that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
video to
kind of went
YouTube.
ahead of you a little bit. You went up to
yeah,
29.
like, almost everybody's 30 now, actually, which kind of sucks.
You gotta catch up.
Well, you should just help me out. I played more Fire Emblem. I'm actually ahead of where I used to be. I think I'm on chapter 9. Granted, this is on my normal mode playthrough, so the difficulty is much easier.
You spoke on the last podcast about how you saved over your file, right?
Yeah.
That
That's what I'm saying. So I know I have a normal mode one, because I made 2 files. When one was normal, one was hard, and
And you saved over your hard one.
I saved over my hard file on accident.
There you go.
And so I started another hard one over and a normal mode one, and I started playing the normal mode one just because the hard one is so difficult. So I took it a little easier. There is a character in Fire Emblem Awakening called Donald, and he is overpowered AF.
Donald.
Donald.
So he's
Not
it's
Donald.
it's a new
Donald.
character
Donald.
class.
I named my firstborn Donald.
It was
Donald.
he's a new character class called Villager, and they're allowed to go they're allowed to go to level 30.
What's the normal max?
20.
Oh, 20. Okay.
I'm still laughing at it. Just Donald.
And so I didn't actually level him up all the way to 30, but he has this like special skill that allows the chance for his stats to go up. It's increased by extra 20%. So like each of his stats have a 20% chance to like level up. And in Fire Emblem, when you level up, you're not guaranteed to get each stat point to go up. But he has like a special bonus toward each stat point. So like he can get strength, HP, all that stuff up.
Okay.
More likely.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's more likely to go up. And anyway, you can change classes in this game. They give you an item called a second seal, and it allows you to change to a different class.
Okay.
And
So
so
it's kind of
Villager-
like respecing.
Yeah, and Villager cannot be promoted.
Okay.
So instead of that, I converted him into a mercenary,
Mm-hmm.
and he is my best character already.
Oh wow.
Not even powered up, not even a hero. He's just a regular mercenary.
Regular dude.
And he is better than any character I have. He is a
Pillaging.
better dude to change into another
Pillage.
dude.
Ravaging.
Desecrating.
I did hop on Pokemon a little bit, and
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
I hopped on Sapphire a little
Yes,
bit.
where are you in Pokemon?
What have you captured so
Hang
far?
on. I think I'm at 6 badges. That's why I was shocked when you were already at 6. So it's a list of all the Pokemon, and he's marking X's next to them.
Yep, that's all 721.
You
Oh my-
have a Pokedex in game.
Yeah, but it's.
I guess
But
that's.
this is
Because there's 150 or more to see.
721. Yeah.
What's the gold mean?
Gold means
mythical?
they're mythical. Black means they're not like available. You have to get them only through events.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's black? Sorry,
They're-
this
it's
is,
the newest.
are you gonna have to go to Japan to get those?
Anyway.
Pokemon Go gonna have to
Yeah,
fly to
yeah.
Japan, capture
Fly to
those.
Japan and get the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I did play a smidgen of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Got a little bit further.
How far do you think you are in that game?
I wish there was some like completion percentage. Maybe there is, but
Do you feel like you're somewhere
the
close?
only indicator that I have that I'm kind of getting close.
Kind of getting kind of close.
There is a board in the game
Mm.
that has like a list of all the quests and stuff you can do, and it's starting to fill out.
Yes,
quite a bit.
Mr. Henderson. Do you have something to say? You raised your hand.
No, I was just imitating Joey.
Oh.
I'm very.
I was like, ah.
I like to use my hands, and now that I know it's like actually
Yeah, I mean,
involved.
it's-
Yeah, it's like or no wait.
It was Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah,
I feel like we're
say.
doing weird stuff right now. We're done.
Okay, yeah. But,
We're too
continue
excited with the
Digimon
camera.
Cyber Sleuth.
I don't know how much further I am in that game. I think I got maybe like at least halfway.
Okay.
I did like a pretty big quest where I broke into this big corporation that's really corrupt. Corporation. So.
Sounds like
As are
a
most
U.S.
corporations.
game.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And so yeah, this weekend I went and visited some friends, and 2 of my friends just recently got engaged, and another one bought a house. So a few things that we wanted to celebrate. And
Who bought the house?
Clay,
No.
Jeremy.
No. Anyway.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, so we were up there, and yeah, it got a little crazy. No strip club, but
Well, there was one. You just didn't go to it.
It says it right here on the agenda. Joey went to strip club.
and I didn't fill out that agenda, so false information.
I was just assuming.
Jason came to town and he wanted to go to a strip club on Thursday, and I was like, no, no, not Springfield.
Yeah, I was gonna say not in that city.
No, especially it's not even a weekend; it's a Thursday.
Yeah,
Like,
that's. Hey, it's not gonna be very crowded.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason.
Pick of the litter.
But we did. There was some like live music at one of these little bars. It was like
You went to a wine tasting.
oh.
Speak on that.
I don't want to talk about that. It was a bad night.
Did you get wasted?
He did.
I did.
Jeff told me you did.
I was actually feeling it. Like the wine added up. I mean, I tried like 20 different wines, and that was
I'll
like
do it.
in the middle of the week. I was not, and I had to work the next day. I was actually feeling pretty crappy the next day.
What day did we get lunch? Because it was the night before.
It was Tuesday.
So you went on a Monday.
No,
night?
it was Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday.
So Tuesday night you went.
Wednesday. So we got
Wednesday
lunch. We
night,
got lunch
on
Thursday.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I went to the Coors like factory, I was feeling by the end of that. I got 4 free beers.
We found this random little dive bar called Buzzard's Beach in their basement. Like the ceiling's like 6'6" maybe. Like that's the
So I could be like,
you would fit, but it'd be maybe uncomfortable.
I would have to duck.
And the beer is super cheap. I mean, for KC, it
how
was
cheap we
$2.50
talking for a bottle?
Okay, just
Cup?
yeah, $2.50 for Coors Light or anything on draft, more or less.
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
I mean, for KC, it's
yeah.
not like Wednesday night in Spring Vegas. So
Well, shoot, I went out last night and was paying $5 a drink.
exactly. So $2.50, that's half. I was like,
But
alright.
I had way more alcohol.
I had
in mine.
coffee last night with Kahlua in it.
Ooh, did you get baited?
No. Not
You're
even
like
close.
Kahlua. Oh.
I had 2 friends who downed an entire bottle of Bailey's. Didn't feel a thing.
Well, yeah, because it's like 18% alcohol.
Yeah, there's like nothing in that.
Or hell,
But
it might
we-
be less than that.
We did Drunken Dunkin'.
Ooh.
We all got like half a dozen donuts and then just drank Kahlua and Bailey's and ate donuts and played Werewolf and talked about a bunch of stuff. Watched select scenes from Ace Ventura 2. Specifically the one where he's coming out of the rhino's
I
ass.
think that was the first Ace Ventura.
Is that the first one?
No.
What you should have done, you should have done all that, but watch Survivor. Joey doesn't
You and
like
your
it.
Survivor. Survivor was good the first few seasons before
You're in
it
like
went
what,
fake.
season 5?
What?
What
No,
season?
dude, I'm just jumping around at this point, like all over the
The
map.
seasons that were the only good seasons were the ones where people were actually getting like dysentery and getting sick before they went fake with everything. Like when it was real.
The one I just watched, this girl started out the game at 96 pounds and ended at like 80.
You could
Yeah.
see them like
She was
visibly
just like
get like
she looked like a
her like just sick, and yeah, you could watch their health deteriorate in the earlier seasons.
But yeah, that was my week. It was super interesting. Go ahead.
Joey's always got the fun stories.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Strip
His
club
week
stories.
is always the best. So I made it through my first week of the new job. Now, it's first full week. This is actually my second week, but I was there Monday through Friday, unlike my first week.
Why? Why didn't you stay the whole first week?
I got the flu. We
You came down with the plague.
We talked about that in the last podcast.
Yeah,
It's titled "The Explosive Flu."
Yes, it is.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Explosive.
Yep. We don't need to go into details. I lived that.
What's going on down there?
So
What you doing down there?
Nothing.
this past weekend I went to Columbia, hung out with some friends, saw some dogs and some cats. We had the Drunken Dunkin'. I put in an order for Panic at the Disco's new album on vinyl, and I also made purchase of Resident Evil 6 for the PS4, and that's with it's $20 like straight up physical copy, but with the Amazon discount you get it for like $15.
Is Panic at the Disco's new album even decent?
I enjoy it. I like it. Yeah.
I like
It's
Panic
felt
at
like
the
there's better
Disco.
options out there.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good option.
We're gonna do a little. Maybe we can get some advertising or I don't know.
I mean, they don't really need
Shout
it.
out.
They don't need it at this point. They're huge. 21 Pilots, the Blurry Face album.
It's a good album.
Yeah, it is.
I'll say I've heard them a lot on
Favorite
the
song
radio.
of the album?
Tearing My Heart's really good. But but I also really like what is it? The Judge. I really like the Judge.
You like the Judge?
Yeah.
You know, I apparently really enjoy Vessel much more than I enjoy this album.
Vessel has some really good songs on it. Ride is also very good.
Ride's okay.
Yeah, but no, Vessel's a fantastic album.
Yeah, I
as
guess
well.
Tearing on My Heart's my favorite of this album. I actually like it better than Stressed Out, which is the one that was on
Stressed Out is amazing. It was before the radio played every other song.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say that song is way overplayed.
Yeah.
Stressed
Oh,
Out.
my FTL soundtrack is finally on its way. I pre-ordered that thing back in like October, and it's
Faster Than Light?
yeah, vinyl soundtrack.
That's pretty good little jams on that game.
That soundtrack is amazing, and it's finally on its way. And then I got the Dust Force soundtrack coming at some point. Game-wise, though, I've played quite a bit this week. Varied. I didn't play like a lot in one thing. Pokemon, I beat Y. I got all the legendaries in it. I didn't capture all the specific Pokemon to that. I'll go back and do that once I complete Omega Ruby. But in the course of like 1 week, I'm caught up to where Joey is in Omega Ruby.
Yeah, not cool.
Yeah.
I've been playing Fire Emblem and other things. They're important.
Yeah. But so I also played The Division with you guys. Like I said, we live streamed that. I played the Final Fantasy 15 Platinum demo that came out. I played and beat that. It's interesting. We'll have a video that we'll record of that. We'll probably actually record the entire thing because it's not that long of a demo.
Okay.
It's like 30, 45 minutes max. Especially because you don't have to look at stuff because I can... Yeah.
We'll put that under our beta look.
Yes. As will we the Doom closed beta, which I also played. We're actually going to be recording that right after this.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I like Doom.
It's a fun game. It's like, I want to say there's two multiplayer modes, 2 maps, and then you have like access to most of the guns.
Is it kind of scary at all?
No, well, this is just the multiplayer.
Oh.
There's the campaign, there's none in it, in the beta that is, but yeah, it's pretty fun. So I played some of that, so we'll have a beta look of that as well. And I think that's all I've played this week. Yeah.
You tell me. I don't know.
No, I can't. I want to say I've played something else, but I think that's it.
Did you talk about your MediaCom deal?
Oh,
Let's say
So-
we got to talk about that.
So in the last podcast, we talked about how...
We have interwebs.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So the last podcast, I talked about how I was sick and we didn't get a lot of stuff uploaded and put out. Like our videos, we had it all recorded, we just didn't get it out. Well, there was 2 days this week in which we didn't have anything, and that was because MediaCom stopped working. Like, internet just went down and would not come back up.
They ran
out of internet.
We were trying to do some live streaming
And yeah, we were going to live stream another thing at Division, and my connection was just...
like
At one point, it was like, your NAT's not good enough to talk to these two people, and it kicked me off.
You progressively got worse sounding from our end.
I would say on my end, you were fine at first, and then all of a sudden I heard, and then I could hear like your connection just drop.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, Drew just went robotic, and then eventually he was like, you cannot talk to this person because their NAT type sucks balls, and I was like, eh.
Yeah. So then I was like, resetting the router, resetting the modem, everything didn't work. And so we called MediaCom, and they're like, yeah, we can send someone out on the 6th, which is a full week from when we called them. And I'm like, really? No internet for a week? Are you kidding me? Like, and I told the lady, I was like, could you handle not having internet for a week? Like, I got stuff I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you handle it?
So anyway,
you can't handle the internet.
It's back up now. We're still going to have them come out and look at it, just to make sure that everything's still fine. But, yeah, it's back now.
Better than ever.
The Fallout 4 Automatron DLC video's up now. The next LEGO video's up, but I have not made it public yet. It's still private on our YouTube page. So that'll, if you're listening to this, it'll already be public. So,
okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
MediaCom, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
No.
Granted, from the horror stories I've heard about Comcast, MediaCom.
That's true. Compared to Comcast, I think we've got it nice. But there's still better options.
Google Fiber.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Not where we live. That's never going to happen.
It'll happen one day, just 500 years from now.
Yeah, Google will finally get Google Fiber when there's like 300 things that are better than it. Yeah.
I mean, actually, CenturyLink in town has 1 gig fiber internet.
I mean that would be awesome, but it doesn't reach here.
No, it's same. Well, Google fiber doesn't reach everywhere where it's located. Like,
Well, no, but like it's not even in the city.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm saying,
But like the
CenturyLink
CenturyLink
can compete.
Yeah, it's just not where. I mean, that's why we got to get a place that's in the vicinity. Hopefully, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, but yeah.
We're gonna Paper Mario away and just.
Did you play Paper Mario? Because that reference came out of nowhere.
Somebody said it at work. And
What?
they referenced me as Paper Mario because I'm so thin and I can just like slide in between things.
All right.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's our week and what we've been playing.
I was gonna say, let's go on to what we're excited about. I'll let you start since aren't you doing the Ratchet and Clank review? You get to talk about Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. So it's the beginning.
You're like,
It's the beginning of April. So
April 12th, Ratchet and Clank and Dark Souls 3, and actually I think Bravely Second all come out on the same day. Stop that. So Ratchet and Clank. I played Ratchet and Clank, the original, Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, Deadlocked. I think those are only 4 that were on the PS2 that I played. There might have been others that came out later. But, so I'm an avid Ratchet and Clanker, if you will. And so yeah, I will be playing that and hopefully, depending on how quickly it goes by, have a review out within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So
first ever Joey review.
So I wrote a review a long time ago for a game and apparently didn't make the cut.
No.
So I gotta work.
It didn't make the editorial cut.
Nope.
I'm thinking maybe if I just do dialogue and one of you like types for me.
I think what I want to say is that it was The Long Dark was the game, and that game is not necessary. It's not like there was a story basis to it. You know,
it wasn't gripping. I couldn't draw in the readers with my words.
What I was gonna say is there was not a clear-cut thing to talk about. This one being you've played the game before, so it's a remaster, so you're gonna be talking about that. It's got a narrative. You know, you can talk about each of those things.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
No,
I think it'll be easier to write this one than The Long Dark.
I get it. Oh. I'm just kidding. Gosh, guys. Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3. Hindy's gonna be writing a review for us for that one.
I will. So long as I can beat the game without having a stroke or something.
Did you beat Dark Souls?
I never played Dark Souls.
He beat Bloodborne.
I beat Bloodborne.
I thought you played Dark Souls with Zane.
He played it. I watched him a little bit, but I never really got into it because I picked it up, tried to play it, and without ever playing a Dark Souls game, and I was
I think
this
Bloodborne
sucks.
was the perfect place to get in on the Souls series.
No, Dark Souls 1.
The beginning.
That is the game.
That's not the beginning. There was Demon Souls.
Well,
for the PlayStation 3.
You know,
it didn't come out on the Xbox.
I've got Demon. No, I don't. Never mind.
I have Dark Souls on Steam.
Either which way, yes, I'm the one writing the
You played Dark Souls 2. I played Dark Souls. We all played Bloodborne.
I played Dark Souls 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And I got the platinum on Bloodborne. Hindi almost did, but that's a sore topic.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
But I'm also getting Dark Souls 3, so Hindi and I should be able to co-op some of the stuff.
Hopefully they fix the co-op and it's not that stupid bell chiming.
Well, that's the way it's been all the time. But they did put in a patch for Bloodborne that made it easier to match with friends.
I'm getting Dark Souls 3 also.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why wouldn't I? I love those games.
Well, I know, but you never said you were getting it, so I just assumed you weren't.
Well, I assumed I was. So.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. Play with
I guess we'll have to play with Joey.
Play with each other.
Guess we'll invite you too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll play.
Okay. We'll play with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop it. Not today.
Not today. Tomorrow.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, I'm also getting Ratchet and Clank.
You are?
Yeah. I love the Ratchet and Clank.
I didn't know you were getting it.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I was under the impression you weren't getting it.
No. They're already pre-ordered. Both of them.
I'm just being a jerk. You just did that to me, so I did it to you.
Drew's like.
But I also don't know if I ever said that I was getting that. Or wait, no, I did tell you because I told you what I pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, that's the 12th. We've also got Risk of Rain coming to the PS4.
Hey.
Joey really likes that game.
I played it on Steam. I'm pretty okay at it.
I'm pretty okay at it.
Better than Drew.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that game.
It's actually significantly easier once I started using the controller.
Oh yeah.
I'm just terrible at like all racing games.
It's not a racing game.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm terrible at.
You were like coming out of left field with these comments and references today. What's wrong with you?
Paper
Mario
Mario
racing
talking
games.
about Risk of Rain.
Risk of Rain is it's like a little side-scrolling shooter.
Yeah, really far zoomed out. Your character's literally that big on the screen.
I'm telling you what I'm not good at.
And the longer you play it, the higher the difficulty. The higher the difficulty.
Higher difficulty.
It's that difficult.
Alienation comes out at the end of the month. That's the game that's made by the same people that did Dead Nation and Resogun. Then Resogun. Yeah. So high expectations for that. Bravely Second is also coming out.
Yeah, I Bravely Default, but I'm not very far because I have other games.
I haven't played it yet, but I've heard it's really good. Gears of War 4 multiplayer beta is this month.
That's going to be exciting for everybody with that X-Bone.
My brother's got one, so I might see if I can get in on that.
There you go.
Is it just a weekend or?
I have no idea. I haven't. They'll I'm sure like in a week or so they'll have more information on it.
Information.
Yeah,
because Zane has X-Bone, so
mm-hmm.
I was thinking maybe if I'm home one weekend I can hop on it.
Darn straight.
Hop on it.
And then Star Fox Zero for the Wii U.
Star Fox.
It looked pretty good. It looked like a classic Star Fox game with better graphics and more stuff.
None of us have a Wii U.
I have a Nintendo 64.
AJ does. We could just raid AJ's house.
He deserves it.
Wait, does he actually have it at his house or?
I think so.
Or in New York?
No, not New York.
Okay, I was like, that's a long trip just to steal his Wii U.
We're flying up to.
Hey,
I like how we're
just
flying.
Just ship it.
We're flying.
I know. I like how I did the steering wheel like we're flying. We're actually flying the plane.
Like steering wheels.
Yeah, but we're not going to be flying the plane. Like.
Yeah. Might as well just. Hey AJ, can you ship us your Wii U for like a couple weeks? Considering our anyway. So yeah, that does it for that. Move on to news.
Yeah.
Sound like a good deal to y'all?
Yeah. Final Fantasy 15 needs to sell 10 million copies or break. Wait, what?
To break even?
Why? Is
Why?
it that expensive to make?
That was a mistranslation.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was a I can't remember Final Fantasy.
How do you mistranslate that?
All Access or something. There was a Final Fantasy reveal event, Final Fantasy 15 reveal event, and they announced just about everything for Final Fantasy 15 when it comes out, how much it's going to be priced for like the deluxe and the ultimate editions, what comes in each one of them, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, the director was like, yeah, we need to sell 10 million copies to break even, and everyone's like, the only games that sell more than 10 million copies are Grand Theft Auto and the older CODs, not the newer ones. So like, you're expecting Final Fantasy 15 to sell over 10 million copies, and apparently it's a translation error.
Likely story.
That's quite the translation error.
Because, yeah, when you factor in like
maybe 1 million copies.
Like, well, it was like they need
That's
to.
more reasonable.
I don't know. I can't remember what specifically it was.
1 million copies would be feasible. 10 million is...
Oh, yeah. Well, it was like over the entire lifespan of Final Fantasy 15. So, like, once because it's not even being made for the PC right now.
Oh.
But, like, once they bring it to the PC, or if, several years down the line in the PS6, they decide, like, PlayStation 6, they decide to port it.
They'll change names by that point.
Or skip 5, go straight to 6.
That makes sense, actually.
Does it?
There was an April Fool's joke. It was like Serious Sam 4 canceled, Serious Sam 5 in development. Yeah. But yeah, so that was.
That's a lot of Final Fantasy news.
A lot came out about it.
Let's say I'm not a Final Fantasy person,
So
y'all.
Courtesy to
Just go.
or not courtesy, Common to almost every single
Common
Final
courtesy.
Fantasy. Common? Yeah, it's not
Common
common. It's not a common courtesy. But it's common to almost every Final Fantasy game to have an airship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can actually think of one that doesn't have one of some kind.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think all of them do.
Have it like mentioned or at
Because
least
I was thinking one, but no, I'm pretty sure
there is one.
One
There
has
is one and one.
one. Yeah, it's
But yeah, so apparently your airship in Final Fantasy 15 can transform. It's Transformer. They combine titles. Final Fantasy 15 Transformers.
who would have thought? You
It's
play as Optimus Prime.
you fight Sephiroth with your Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's a crossover that we don't need.
So Chocobos and summons in Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, there's chocobos. You can ride chocobos. Summons are massive creatures.
Oh, like Aeons and stuff like that
Yeah,
in other games.
yeah. Aeon summons, same thing. So those are massive, but then you have your car, which you can drive around in. That's like because it's an open world Final Fantasy game, more so than any of the other ones have been.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
So, anyways, people have been wondering, well, is there an airship in the game? Because there is in like every Final Fantasy game. Well, your car apparently transforms into an airship. Like the picture they showed was your car, and it's just got these tacked on like jet wings. It looks really weird.
I did see the picture of it. It looked kind of funny. Actually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if they'll probably screw something.
Reminds me of the ultimate form of Latios in Pokemon.
Kinda. That kind of looks like an air spaceship type thing.
Yeah.
So with that, they also announced that they're going to have special editions of Final Fantasy.
Deluxe is $80 and Ultimate is $100.
What's the difference between the two?
The bundle comes with the Kingsglaive Blu-ray disc.
Yeah, and that's another topic after this one.
And 3 in-game items. An outfit, a weapon, and a recolor for your car. And then if you get that ultimate edition,
you get that guy.
Yeah, you get
you get the black guy and the piano.
Yeah, it comes with all the content of the previous deluxe edition, as well as an exclusive PlayArts Kai figure of Noctis,
and
the main character.
Really cool.
They've PlayArts are very high quality statues. Like they look amazing.
For the extra $20.
Yeah.
192 page hardcover art book. That's a lot.
Yeah.
You get a steelbook case for your game. I don't like steel cases.
I don't either because I like to have them all uniform. Like if you look at my game collection back there, it's perfect until you get to the order where I have steel case.
Drew wants to trade you for his steel case.
You can have my steel case if I can have my original back.
Where's the order at?
It's down towards the bottom.
But a different.
It's the only one that doesn't.
You get a soundtrack for the game and 4 more in-game items: a travel pack, a camera kit, angler set. Does that mean you can fish in this game?
Yeah, there is fishing.
And a gourmand set. I don't know what that is.
Gourmand.
Gourmand. What is it?
It's like food. It's
Gourmand?
like you're a gourmand, like you're kind of like
gourmet.
Well, it's like that. Like you're
Gourmand.
a chef. It's a title. It's
Gourmand.
like yeah.
Okay.
Pronounce it right.
Gourmand.
Gourmand.
So there's only going to be 30,000
I probably should
units.
flash that symbol. Yeah. Anyway, continue on.
There's only going to be 30,000 available of the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they're even offering. No, the Ultimate Edition I think is also on Amazon, and if you get it with the Amazon Prime discount, for the price of the Deluxe Edition, you're getting the Ultimate. Yeah, for $80 you're getting the Ultimate Edition.
If you order on Amazon.
Yeah.
Smart. Boy.
Yeah.
Smart, loyal.
Appreciate that.
Another one.
More Final Fantasy news. It comes out. They announced the date for September 30th.
It's my birthday.
2016. Happy birthday.
I will turn 24 and I will get that game.
Oh, you're so old.
I don't look 24. I just shaved.
They also released a demo for Final Fantasy 15 Platinum demo.
We'll have the video up for that.
Yes, we will.
I played through it.
And just quick note, how'd you feel?
It's fun. You play as it's kind of like a showcase for the game. It shows off a lot of like different stuff that's going to like weather effects, time changing effects, like what some of the summons look like, stuff like that. It's like you step on plates and something happens.
Boom.
It's just like basically, oh hey, our game can do this, can do this. It looks like this. Yeah. But it's fun. the best part about it is the final like 5 minutes when you actually get to be not like the regular age Noctis that you play in the game, and you're fighting an actual enemy with a real sword, not a toy
You
sword.
get to play as Titus or Auron, maybe Cloud.
So if they released like cosmetic skins that you could buy that reskin your character to look like them, oh, I'd totally pay for that. That's a microtransaction I would do. Yeah.
Microtransactions.
Yeah.
So much Final Fantasy news. I have no contribution.
Final Fantasy 15.
Pinball.
Pinball. So so all the Final Fantasy games have had some sort of like mini game in them. 7 had tons of mini games in it. Like the Gold Saucer was all mini games.
10 had the
10
Jumbo
had
Racing.
and Blitzball.
Ooh, I like Blitzball.
Blitzball's
I
real
do
good.
like Blitzball.
Pinball minigame.
8 had the card game. I think 9 also had a card game. I never played 12.
What was 13's?
I never got very far in 13 because I didn't like it. So I don't know.
Oh, well, I mean, 13 had like, so once you get to a certain point in 13, you could do almost like open world questing. So like, I guess
it was like 100% linear up until like chapter 13 or something when you could go. Yeah.
And that's where I'm at right now. But I don't have my Xbox.
But Pinball is the one for Final Fantasy 15, and it's going. Yeah, it's coming out for iPhone and Android and everything like that, and apps
A
specifically.
pinball game with boss encounters, hero monsters, and special attacks.
Yep.
Cool.
That's very interesting.
Yeah,
Very
I mean,
interesting.
it's gonna be free, so I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah, it's quite.
Yeah. So more Final Fantasy 15 news.
Get out of here.
More?
Get out of here.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Kingsglaive.
Final Fantasy is known for its very amazing looking cinematics. Like the cutscenes always look fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And so with Final Fantasy 15, using their CGI, they've created a feature-length movie that's going to come out this year.
Just from the game?
Well, it's not in game. I think it's like a prequel story, but it's using like the CGI that's in the cutscenes to make the movie.
I mean,
That
Final Fantasy CGI has been top notch.
It's always been
forever. Like,
and
even on 7.
yeah,
On the PlayStation.
it was still really good. So it's a feature-length movie that's coming out this year. I'm not entirely sure when, but the voice actors in it: Sean Bean, from Game of Thrones, Boromir in Lord of the Rings, Lena Headey, who is Cersei
Headley
Lannister.
Lamar. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Cersei Lannister. She is offering her voice, and there's someone else in there it's another big name.
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul. Yeah,
Aaron
Breaking
Paul.
Bad.
That's
Breaking
that
Bad.
is bigger than Cersei Lannister.
So they're all going to be voice actors in the feature-length movie.
I mean, that looked kind of like Sansa, with minus the red hair.
No.
Yeah, but Sansa is...
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
just-
Those voice actors are not going to be in the game, though. It's just the feature-length movie that they're voicing the characters.
So it's a feature-length movie based off this 15 universe? Like, does it even involve the characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, if you scroll up, that guy in the picture right there is Noctis' dad.
Oh, so then
And
why aren't these
This
people,
looks
and
like
these
a
people
Game of
aren't in
Thrones
the game
scene.
at all?
What?
You said they're not in the game?
They're not in the game. They're only voicing the characters in the movie, but, yeah.
I wonder how that World of Warcraft movie's going to turn out. I haven't heard.
I'm excited for it. It looks good. I've never played World of Warcraft, but I think it looks good. Like, the CGI looks amazing.
It's going to be like the next Avatar. That's a big CGI breakthrough.
Yeah, Avatar, what was it? 2, 3, 4 are all coming out, like, starting next year.
Really?
Not the Airbender, correct?
No, not the Airbender.
That's never getting a sequel, nor should it. That movie's
Well, I think
awful.
if it wasn't
It
M.
was-
Night Shyamalan.
yeah, if you
It
hadn't
was good
directed
when
it.
it was actually like on TV.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the animated series was great, but yeah,
Not
not the
the-
live
no.
action movie.
No, I
directed
heard
by
that was terrible.
Shyamalan. Yeah, it was. It
M.
was
Night
awful.
Shyamalan.
Marmalade. Yeah, we already talked about
Marshmallow.
the voice talent.
Marshmallow?
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Sony.
But yeah, that does it for Final Fantasy 15 news.
Yeah, no more.
No more.
If you
We're
want
done talking about it forever.
Yep.
we're done.
Ever.
Just cut it. All right, Sony.
Sony Computer Entertainment is now Sony Interactive.
Yeah, we talked about
Yes,
when
I
they
did.
decided to do this, like a month or two ago. We talked about this news story, but it's finally official. Now their name has been changed now.
Is there any reason they did that, or
It's to kind of put everything under all the like their interactive stuff under one roof instead of just being a part of Sony. It's like all under one name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I don't think like there's a new like top tier guy for it. I don't know. As someone like moved up and
Japan favors mobile games while Western gamers are still hungry for console games.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's
Hungry,
me.
that hungry for that console game.
PlayStation Plus. Oh,
PlayStation
the
Plus.
Plus games. Yeah,
Yep,
it's new
Plus.
month, April.
April.
Wait, was this an April Fool's post? Did you check?
No, this isn't April Fool's.
Let's say no,
There is an April Fool's. I don't know if I put that one in there. No, yeah, I did. Mass Effect Andromeda. April Fool's.
Oh,
It's that wasn't confirmed. That's a rumor. If it was an April Fool's joke or not. Regardless, April's PlayStation
What you
Plus.
doing?
so it looks like we're getting 3 new games, at least.
2.
Zombie Dead Star.
It says 2 and more.
And
Well, yeah,
more
for the other systems.
for the Wii U. And
Okay,
No,
so
not-
zombie.
well,
So I think Drew and I came to the conclusion that this zombie game is the same one.
It's the Zombie Wii U launch game. Zombie U.
Which
It
I heard it was okay.
Launched on the Wii U. It was actually supposed to be pretty solid, and it just recently got a port to the PS4 and Xbox One, and we're getting it for free with PlayStation
I
Plus.
don't know what Dead Star is. Can't tell. Can't
It's
help
a indie game. That's all I know.
We always get an indie game.
yeah, it doesn't say anything about it.
And those are the 2 for PS4.
Do we get a port from Vita this month? Like a game that's on both?
I
I don't even see Vita on
Vita
this.
players can dig into a virus named Tom
Or Shoot Shimmy.
and shoot Shumi.
Shoot Shimmy.
Shushimi. A virus named Tom.
What a game.
I always
What
name
a-
my. You know those the game on like the iPhone. It's also on Steam now. It's like
Tamagotchi?
no, you create like a virus and you like upgrade. I can't remember what it's called.
Plague.
Pandemic, plague, something like that. I always name mine Rasputin.
Rasputin.
It's like Rasputin has annihilated every
Destiny?
country except for New Zealand.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
I don't know what the thing at the bottom was. It was on.
I posted it
Oh.
there.
Okay.
It's a little news story that I kind of saw on Reddit
Okay.
and just kind of threw it in there. I'll just bring it up. It's just PlayStation 2 servers are officially dead now. There's
Oh, they
They
shut
were
PlayStation
still
2?
alive?
yeah, they're
Oh, yeah.
still alive, but on March 31st,
I didn't know.
they shut it down.
I had no idea. I had my PlayStation 2. I could have been playing online this whole time. I could have been playing Ratchet and
could've.
Clank online.
You could have, but now all the PlayStation 2 servers are shut down, so that's a little piece of
When,
PlayStation
when
news
did that
I
happen?
saw.
31st of March. I was-
31st of
It's
March.
already
yeah.
done.
Damn.
Yep. So you can never play PlayStation 2 online ever
I
again.
need a moment.
I know.
Moment of silence.
That's actually probably one of
And
my...
Joey broke it.
I just to say you just broke that moment of silence
I
immediately.
just want to say that it was probably the best console I've ever played on. But I had the most games in that console for sure.
Oh yeah, no.
It was a
Definitely.
good console.
It was really good. Yeah.
It's good.
And looks like we got a rumor here for our next story that the upgraded PS4 is supposed to be announced before the PSVR release.
Yep. So people are speculating at E3 they're going to announce like the PS4.5 is it's kind of being called. It's not the
Maybe it'll be the
official
PS4
That's such a
5 and
dumb
then
name.
6 will be legit.
name. No, but so it's rumored that it's just like so for the PSVR there's like this box that it comes with that's like extra processing stuff that helps specifically with the PlayStation VR. And so they're saying like the 4.5 PS4 is going to just include that box in it, so you won't have like the separate breakout box. And so it's going to include that in like upscaling to 4K.
It's gonna be like the new 3DS.
Because everybody
but
has
then-
a 4K.
It's gonna be like the new 3DS, but the
Well, it's
new
like-
PS4.
Even PCs can't run 4K games yet. So it's like they're just going to have to upscale because like it's not PCs don't even run 4K games yet.
Does it fix the disc spitting out?
I'm sure it's fixed all of the launch PS4 errors, and it'll probably run like load times might be shorter.
I don't think I've had a disc spit out in a long time.
I've never had a disc
I had it
come out.
one time.
Mine used to do it a lot, but then I took my PlayStation apart and cleaned it. Oh, don't mention that. I might have broke warranty.
I think you did break one.
I did.
I've never had any problems with my PS4 yet.
I bought mine bootleg off of Craigslist, so
Bootlegged.
that's not
Mhm.
bootleg actually. It's
Is that guy's profile still show up when you load up your console? Remember that guy's profile was on your console? The previous owner's profile?
oh, I know. I deleted it.
Okay, you finally got rid of that. Okay.
Bye.
I looked up on the interwebs how to permanently delete a profile.
Oh, that's good.
So I created my own, and then once
Mm.
you have like another account on there, then you can go in
Okay.
and wipe the other account.
Yeah.
I think I might have just factory restored it to I might have just factory restored it because I needed a clean PS4. Right?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyways, so it looks like we're done with PlayStation news.
Cool.
Going on to that Nintendo news.
Mitamoto.
Nintendo's first mobile app, Mitamoto. Huh?
Yeah, so it's like I heard it described as Japanese AOL.
Yeah,
Like-
it looks very. I mean,
It's probably like
it looks like a me from Wii right there.
You create a me and all you do is like you talk to other people.
it's like
It's
chat
like-
rooms.
Yeah, it's like a
So
chat
like
room.
so here, funny.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, at the beginning of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, that's exactly what it is. Like you're in these little chat rooms.
Mhm.
I guess that's a common thing there. You get like a little avatar character and you're just in a chat room chatting with people.
I mean,
So should I download this right now?
No,
I mean, I'm gonna download it.
no,
I meant to download it before we started.
It's kind of interesting.
no.
I mean, just to try it out. Like,
I'm gonna download it right now. Just
let's get back into AOL,
I have
man.
enough social media.
I need to randomly converse with random people.
That is sometimes fun.
I
I miss the 360 days.
One of the editors at Game Informer posted in the Facebook group that they have, and he's like, just downloaded Miitomo. Let's get weird.
I mean, we could get on Omegle someday and just have an RDP Omegle night.
Never. I don't. That's.
We can't live stream that.
We'll
have
do
to.
our Fireside Friday. That'll be your
Oh
segment.
my gosh!
I don't know if I'm.
I would love to record me getting on there, just talking to people on Omegle. It's a good time.
So someone.
So it was like Nintendo. She was a big member of the Nintendo like community. She was like the liaison to the community
Okay.
for this story, which Nintendo recently fired. What was her title? Official title?
Communications and marketing.
Yeah, she was in communications and marketing. She was well known in the Nintendo community. A lot of people were actually pissed off at her because she was like responsible, or people held her responsible for some of like when games were being brought over from Japan, making sure that certain features were either toned down or not brought over at all.
Like what?
Like when Japan gets freaky with how massive they like the breasts to be on their female models, people held her responsible of why they're smaller in America in the Western version of the game. Stuff like that. So people...
people are upset that the tits aren't big?
Yeah.
It was toned down for American audiences. Like, people are upset that it was toned down. Like,
And she got fired over that?
No.
I was like,
That's
wow.
just like
The
what she
community
does.
was just given lash back because of that.
Yeah, well, so she was fired because of her second job. This is what Nintendo says. It was her second job. She was moonlighting for her second job. And Nintendo was like, we don't like what she was doing for her second job.
What was her...
So, it's not entirely confirmed. But apparently she had like another Twitter account that was like, she was like a cam girl. But not nude. It was like she would just like take pictures of her, like the picture showed she was wearing a costume of Ness from
LARPing. She's one of them LARP cam girls.
I mean, like, she cosplay. That's
Cosplay cam girl.
Yeah, she was like cosplaying basically and taking pictures. And I don't know, maybe there was a risque photo at some point. I don't know, but like other people,
Nip slip.
other people are saying that it was. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Gamergate. It was a big thing that came out. It was a huge controversy.
Like Watergate?
Yeah.
Oh
goodness.
But people said that she was like people would send her death threats because of that stuff.
Oh my god.
And Nintendo never stuck up for her. Never, like, it was openly, people were posting on Twitter, like, you know, horrible things, and Nintendo never did anything. And then they just up and fire her. So it's a big controversy of what's going on there.
That sounds pretty crappy.
Yeah.
I don't like where that conversation. I don't like that. I don't know. That was a weird story. I'm just saying.
That was a weird story.
Yeah, people are pissed.
So Rocket League, I think we had talked about this
Yep.
a while back.
We did.
They were getting a basketball update.
Yep.
It's
But
actually
got a
going
release date now.
to come next month in
This
May. Oh, in April.
Oh, I thought it was April. Scroll down, it should be April. April.
April.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Just post March Madness. March Madness is almost over. They're down to the.
I think
Final two-
they
final two,
announced
yeah,
it
championship.
When March Madness started.
Okay.
They announced that
I
was
can
coming
still win that. Good for you. I didn't make a team.
out.
Or a bracket.
But no, it's coming in a free update. It's a free
Didn't make a
update
bracket.
that adds this.
Didn't make a bracket. I didn't make a bracket. I didn't make a bracket for March Madness. I'm sorry. I'm lame.
But it's a free update to Rocket League that will add. I think it's called Dunk House. Is the update?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it's called. Well, you don't have it pulled up, but yeah, it's called Dunk House.
Yep.
It looks like it could be fun.
I might hop back in just to see what it's
I wonder
like.
if it'll. I mean, actually, people are so dang good now. They probably won't take.
Oh,
very
we can
long
play
for
an
them.
exhibition.
Well, it's gonna take a minute for people to get good at basketball.
It's like the same concept, I think, except instead of the ball going to the goal straight ahead, it just comes up and down.
exactly.
It's
It's gonna have a learning curve.
people are so good at keeping themselves up in the air now and juggling. I think it's gonna be easy.
All we got to do is turn off the option that allows us to play with PC players, and we'll only play with PS4, and it'll be a lot easier.
They're gonna have that option.
Well, it's already on there. You can toggle if the cross-platform play, and PC players we all know kick everyone's ass in those.
I can't wait till PS4 can play.
So either of you want to play Far Cry Primal anymore?
I don't want to play it anymore.
They're coming out with a new mode, Survivor mode.
Permadeath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Is
Yeah,
that
it includes
hard-
permadeath.
So basically, if you die, your game's over.
great?
There was a couple times where I was like, "Oh, I'll survive this fall,"
And then I didn't. Yeah.
That would be terrible.
I wouldn't take any falls like
I would just have to walk all the way around the mountain. But
every time.
no, I'm not. No.
Oh, whoa. So Black Ops 3 is coming out with their next DLC soon.
Yep, it's like 2 weeks from now.
Whoa, really? That quick?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
middle of April.
Oddly enough, I got an email saying, update your Awakening deal. Was it Awakening?
Oh, I got that email too.
And I was
It
like, I have the season pass.
yeah, it was like, hey, now that it says like you own Awakening,
you can get the
get
next
the rest
at a discounted price.
Yeah,
which was
it's like,
I was
well,
actually
we already
kinda
have the
cool.
season pass, but I completely forgot about that update, so I'm gonna go ahead. We'll have a video for those new maps.
This is our calendar. Drew's
Yeah,
updated.
we've got a calendar that we plan everything out for. You can't.
Big old calendar.
Yeah, it's a desk calendar. $8 at Target.
$8.
So yeah, that's cool. Black Ops coming out with the next DLC. I'm excited for zombies.
What is it? 19th, I think.
Did they put a
I
date?
think there's a date on it.
April 19th.
April 19th.
It drops.
Expect to see some content being put out.
We'll have
We get it a month earlier than everybody else.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
PlayStation?
Yeah, it does.
yes.
Cool.
It includes a World of War map that's been updated. Bonsai is the updated map.
Bonsai!
Bonsai's coming back.
What was Bonsai? Is that like the one where you're like in a temple-y looking area?
I think that was
I'll look it up.
Castle.
I don't know.
Let's see, I don't know. Google it.
Division's Incursion update.
Oh, the zombies map that's coming out with takes place on a tropical island.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
interesting.
Division's Incursion update adds gear sets, daily missions, and supply drops. And that's coming out on the 12th.
Gears.
With everything else that's coming out on the 12th.
Yeah. New stuff for the Division on the 12th, same day that Dark Souls 3 and Ratchet and Clank come out.
I know, it's like...
I mean, those two games are totally different.
Oh yeah, they're like
the audiences or whatever.
the audiences for those games don't overlap very much. Like we happen to, but we play a lot of video
I
games.
like everything.
I'd say we just like...
Whenever
video
someone's like,
games.
"Oh, what type of video games do you play?" I'm just like,
Everything.
"Everything."
It's like when they ask me
It's
what
like-
kind of music I listen to. Everything.
I know it's like
Not
that.
country.
That answer sucks, but yeah, I don't.
I listen to
Yeah,
country.
it's like,
No.
with the music, I'm like,
I
everything
listen
but
to
country.
everything. Well, okay. See, the only issue when I say everything, I don't like metal or that like screamo type stuff. So I guess everything. But that's kind of an out there genre.
Well,
You
whenever people say everything, they usually don't.
Do you like metal or like you like anything?
I mean, but like I like everything. Like I like it. Like I like the real like I like Fallout Boy, Panic at the Disco.
Lil Wayne.
That's everything.
I even like Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber.
Fetty Wap.
No.
Yes.
Well, he's all right now. Just that one
He's
song.
all right.
That one song is the worst song ever made.
Big Sean.
No, it's like 475.
I'm asking you. Do you like Big
Oh
Sean?
yeah, Big Sean's good.
Tupac.
He listens to Eminem.
But then
DMX?
I've never really listened to DMX. But then
Or
I also
DMC.
really like
DMC. Shoot.
metal stuff. Escape the Fate. I really enjoy. Like I get into the screamo stuff sometimes too. Yeah, but
I just can't stand that. It hurts my ears.
as long as I can understand what they're saying. If it's a screaming or like the growling where you can't understand, no, I don't like that. I've got to be able to understand what they're screaming.
Zane listens to that.
Is this Mass Effect footage real?
Yeah,
Yes.
because that video was released on April Fool's Day, the leaked footage. So people aren't sure.
Why would they?
They did that probably on purpose.
But apparently it's got some jetpack gameplay in it. There's a jetpack involved, and it looks legitimate enough. But yeah, of course that game was delayed until 2017.
We'll never know if it's real or not. Then probably. Well, we may be long.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Last until 2017.
Rumor for BioShock collection. It looks like that could maybe happen. Actually.
We talked about that story.
Yeah. Last time.
Whenever
it was me and you, because I said I was going to play BioShock.
Yeah. Because it was a Taiwanese rating board that rated it. Well, now the ESRB, which rates stuff in America, they just rated the game. So it's like, that's more likely.
Triple M.
But it's gonna, it's gonna have BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite.
That'd be good. I liked all of them.
And hopefully it has all the DLC too, because if it does, I need to play the DLC for that stuff.
So Call of Duty in space.
Oh, Call of Duty in space. What is this?
Oh yeah, so the next Call of Duty game might take place like in the far, far future, like in space and stuff.
Okay.
That's a rumor.
Shoot, I'd almost rather them go back to World War II.
Well, see, the thing
Battlefield is going to World War
Battlefield, it's rumored that Battlefield's going back to World War One,
which would be cool.
So having Battlefield come out this year as well as a new COD, we have one that's in the far, far future, one that's in the way past. So that'll
separate
kind of be nice.
the player groups a little bit. I mean,
it'll be like, so you're not playing the same thing this year, like two games that are just the same. You'll be playing.
I mean, like the only difference is obviously the feel of the games, but they're more or less the same.
I wonder how bullets work in space.
They don't.
How do bullets work underwater in Black Ops 3? That's not. They would move slower in water, but they move the same speed in Black Ops 3.
Mythbusters did a thing where they shot into water and they couldn't hit shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Even with like a big 50 cal sniper, they couldn't.
Yeah, I guess I'm curious to see where they go.
Yeah. I mean,
space could be
hopefully
leaning more toward the Halo-y type thing.
If they do Ghost 2, hopefully it's better than Ghost 1.
I didn't even play Ghost
because I heard it was so bad.
I played it one time and it sucked.
Yeah,
so
I heard
bad,
it was real bad, so I didn't. Yeah.
Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive pre-orders. Customers are facing delays and cancellations.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? Cancellations?
So, the Oculus, they're like, okay, there's a delay because there was a shortage of, components. The HTC Vive, there was a not financial, but a processing error, and it started canceling people's pre-orders.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'd
be livid.
All they had to do to fix that was just call and be like, okay, here, I have this email, and then they would fix it. But, people were, would wake up, my pre-order's been canceled? What? Yeah. So, yeah, that would suck.
That does suck, actually, but I'm sure they'll work.
I was going to say, every VR thing has had its problems so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like with what we experienced, we couldn't get our VR bundle from Amazon because, I guess we were
Did you both
battling
order
bots or whatever. Well,
I ended up getting it at GameStop. I pre-ordered it through GameStop's website.
That's like some AOL speed right there. Just whenever it loads the picture,
So before we wrap up, we're gonna just go over a few things that we have coming up.
Coming up this week,
we have a few more Lego collectible.
The 11th video is the one that is the most recent that is private right now, but will be made public.
So there's more collectible
videos coming up. There should be 4 more videos. 4 more Lego videos. And my plan is to have all those out by the end of the month and be done with Lego, for God's sake.
Good. Terraria Season 2, hopefully we'll start that up pretty soon. I know we've taken a little break.
We keep saying we're going to start it, but yeah.
Well, there's just other stuff going on, and I've had issues with my computer, so and obviously I'm not buying a new one right now. I'm just paying off my loans.
I've been doing a lot of computer finagling, but that was a lot of iTunes stuff. I had to try to transfer my old to my new computer. I've been working on that.
We are going to try a new series for games.
Yes, which we don't have a name for it yet.
But it's going to be a series where we just play through it.
We play through the entirety of a game.
Deep dive.
So it's kind of like what we did for Terraria, playing through like that, but this is going to be like, say we pick...
Joey dives deep.
Joey plays every single game.
Joey plays them all.
We can call it in-depth.
We just call it balls deep.
Yeah, like our beta looks were what
hey,
testes.
Hey, how about short and sweet? We'll just call it deeper.
And
Deeper.
Yeah.
Welcome to the next episode of Deeper.
I like it.
Well, we'll get a name, but we play through the entirety of a game. If one of us has played through the game before, that person will not be the one playing it. So
So we get that fresh perspective.
We're hoping to get some old consoles in there. Cause I mean, I have
Yes.
my N64.
I've got a PS. Well, you have a PS2, but I have a PS1
and a GameCube
and a PS3.
We got a lot.
Yeah, we've got systems, and so like,
I would really like to find like a Sega Genesis.
I've got one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I've got the retro Sega Genesis. It comes built in with 80 games, but it also takes the cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
so,
think my brother has the one that you gave me.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
been using it because his kids play it. I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah, no, so we've got all these consoles, so we're going to be able to do older games. I think the first game we're probably going to do is The Order 1886, because it's a shorter game.
It's a short game, and it's almost
And
like a movie.
Joey's never played it, so we're going to have Joey play that. So I think that's going to be our first one.
Okay.
It's a good game.
and
a lot
so-
of people didn't like it, but
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I
loved
don't think it was like the gameplay. It was
how
just the
short it was.
Short, like the,
And that some chapters in there you literally didn't do anything. It was a cinematic.
yeah.
And there's a lot of quick time events. But the game I really enjoyed. I even had it as number 11 on my top 10 list last year.
It was the bonus.
we should
yeah.
go back and do the Souls series. That'd be fun. Like do Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. That would be fun. What?
I mean, so like,
What?
Alright.
No,
I
I'm
wouldn't be
just
able.
saying, like,
I
it's
wouldn't be
gonna-
able to play Dark Souls, which kind of sucks. I would be able to play. I could do Dark Souls 2.
It'll just be a one.
no,
hell
you
of
would
a-
do Bloodborne because you didn't play that worth a damn.
I almost beat it. I'm at the last I'm at the last boss.
What?
Yeah, I've been sitting there. The whole place is on fire and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea you were that far.
Yeah, so I knew Joey at least played it.
I mean, I know he played it, but I figured he got like as far in that as he did Fallout 4.
Okay. That's
I didn't even know you own Fallout 4.
It's different.
You own Fallout 4?
Yeah, he owns Fallout 4.
Why?
But so the episodes of that will be like
no, I was saying how you've never seen you play it.
they'll be
ever.
about an hour-long episodes. Each episode will be about an hour.
Yeah.
So like the order will probably take us like 6 episodes maybe.
Yeah, that most of it will be cinematic.
That's very true. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna play through the entirety of games. So we'll get those starting, and then what we're gonna do is after the first one, hopefully by that time we'll all be living together, and we can. We're gonna take like I don't know. Each of us will pick 5 games. We'll throw them into like a bucket, a hat, a sock,
Bucket of hats.
A
a
bucket,
of hats, and each hat will have a game written on it.
Yes.
And we'll pull out a hat
Bucket of
and
hats.
we'll put it on, and that's the game we play.
So
Put
and
it on.
hopefully we'll be a little bit more consistent. Recently, obviously we we were on break.
Internet
Drew was
issues,
sick.
and I was sick. Yeah.
We're working. It's a work in progress, and obviously we're not living together, so it's a little bit more difficult to actually get things working. And we're still working out the kinks. Nothing's official yet, because I mean the website's still being worked on.
It does
Which-
look. It does
it
look
does
different
look
now.
different.
If you go to www.realdreamproductions.com, it does look different.
It actually I think it directs you to a different webpage that AJ is using temporarily.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
I think it's a placeholder website.
It is.
So-
I put the URL on our Twitter,
Okay.
so you can just click on it. It's
Okay.
realdreamproductions.com, but it'll take you to the.
So
new
and
thing.
it's I mean it's getting to where I think we want it to go. It's got I like the menus and stuff that are showing up. They don't work right now, but I think we're gonna add one more. I forgot what the menu reviews.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean it's kind of looks like what we would want it to look like. I think. So
Yeah, I mean it's
just
a
show.
simplistic like
I wish
it's,
we could take our Wix like about us page and just
Yeah,
put it on the.
well, I mean we might be able to. We'll see. Time will tell.
well, I mean there's the about the team that'll be our about us.
That's
page,
what I
and
mean.
we'll-
I
yeah.
wish we could just put it right there.
Yeah.
But other than those things, I mean we'll have the Doom stuff coming out in Final Fantasy 15. Maybe some more Fallout 4. And we'll try and keep this face thing going. I
Yeah.
don't know if we'll post this video. We'll go back through and look, but
I think we should. We look good.
we might re-record Drew doing the Google Cardboard.
Yeah.
We kind of messed up with that.
Yeah, so we recorded it, and then for whatever reason, no audio recorded. So we just
What?
have a 25-minute video of Joey just sitting there, and then me just.
I'm just like every once in a while I'm looking at Drew like, what are you doing? So
This whale.
Dude, that whale! I love
Dude,
that whale.
man.
I
That's
do
great.
love that whale.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got going on right now, and
Mm-hmm.
this upcoming week, this month's pretty jam packed with the new games and stuff coming out. So
Yeah, I
hopefully
mean,
we'll have
like,
some
was
good
just-
content.
before they got over here, I just kind of like went through the month. I actually have every single day planned out. Just like
some of it's variable, but
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
we want to have an idea of what we want to do.
exactly
those
like
days.
every day's got something down
Subject
for
to
it.
change.
Now that we've got like the Terraria videos that we're gonna be starting back up, the full playthroughs of the game, we're gonna have like 2 episodes of that a week. Try and get it. So you know those are like on scheduled days. Podcast is every Monday. You know, so it fills itself out quite a bit.
Fills it out.
Yeah.
Real
All right,
nice.
Mr. CGI, you wanna
Miss.
Alaska?
It's real.
Looks so weird.
As always,
Always.
follow our Twitter at RealDreamPro. We put everything out there that you need to know about us. You know, our website URL, new website that we talked about, YouTube channel, what we're doing during the week, random game news, all kinds of fun gaming stuff. So follow us, we'll follow you back.
The one that I saw that was most recently on there was how Henry, I think it's Cavill, whatever, the guy who plays Superman, how he missed the call that he got the Superman role because he was playing WoW.
Is that legit?
Yeah, he said it in an interview on TV, like at like the Late Show or whatever. He was like talking about it. He's like, yeah, I was playing WoW and I missed the call. I was luckily able to call them back and get it all worked out, but yeah, I missed the call completely.
Oh,
because he was playing WoW. Yeah,
That could have been really dramatic.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. But he could have gone back to Nick Cage being Superman. Come on.
What?
Yeah, he was.
That was an option?
Well, no, it was the Superman movie that was canceled. Nick Cage.
Oh, that would have been
Was-
amazing.
He even got fitted for the suit and everything.
Him and Ben Affleck would be hilarious. They're both old.
He's got a new movie coming out. Nick Cage.
He better. He's
Oh,
the
he
best
has like
actor in the
7
world.
movies a year, but you hear about one of them.
The Wicker
That's
Man.
because the rest of them suck.
The Wicker Man.
He's
60
in the
seconds.
he's in the new movie that is about Edward Snowden.
You know. I think if they made a Witcher 3 movie, I think he'd make a good Geralt. Nick Cage with white hair.
I mean,
think so?
he's played those roles before in like The Last Witch Hunter. Or no.
Maybe that's why I thought that would be a good fit because that maybe
He
he
plays-
did do that movie.
He'd have to have a romantic side to him.
He does have.
Well,
he's a lady.
he just has to go into some brothels.
Yeah,
like-
right.
Give me that one. Come here, Roach.
Roach.
No, don't have Roach in the movie. That is the worst horse ever indeed.
All right, we're signing off. We're done.
Yeah.
See ya.